All right, welcome back. This your boy JB the Pilot. Welcome to another episode of the Monster Trio. As of now, looking as um, yo, what's good? See,
What up? What up? What up? I'm ready to get into things, man. This was a hell of a week in terms of One Piece manga.
yeah, it
Um,
was a beautiful week. For me, beautiful. I think a lot of lore, a lot of story being told. You know, uh, how did you like the cover story?
I don't like chihuahuas, so it's like that pretty much sums it up. I don't like chihuahuas. That's it.
You ain't feel like it was like a play on like Zorro, the Mexican Zorro, like Mexican dogs, it's like Chihuahuas and Zorro being.
That's that's one way to look at it. All I saw was annoying rat dogs messing with my man's swords.
No, man, ain't. Look, first and foremost, he can't play no kind of game where he has to move in no kind of direction. He's gonna lose. So musical chairs, he getting folded first round, and it seemed like he got folded the first round.
Tee hee hee. Get them rat dogs the fuck out of here. That's it.
Right. But man, let's jump straight to it, man. How you feeling about the chapter, man? What are your thoughts, man? First and foremost, like first initial thoughts, and then we can go in straight to describing everything like that.
I'm pretty sure that in terms of like if you want to call celestial dragons as a whole one singular character in anime, I've never hated something this much. A specific character this much. And Oda keeps giving me more and more reasons to hate them. I don't want to get like too graphic, but if they were gone, like if you was to tell me End of One Piece means Luffy doesn't find and the Straw Hats don't find One Piece, but the Celestial Dragon's gone, I'm happy. That's how much I hate them. The only other character I've equally hated is, and I don't even know her name, but it's the old girl from Rising of Shield Hero, the one he called bitch. I hate her with
Mm,
a passion. That's the only character I probably hated more.
that he called bitch. That's funny as hell. Mm.
It's literally what he called her. That's what that shit's goofy, man.
I mean, man, the Celestial Dragons are a piece of work, man. Like when you would say the whole embodiment of a fucking like evil type of scum of people, like Oda's definitely dipping into his bag right now, where he's going absolutely insane on the information that he's dropping and shit. Like his lore, the way he's tying things back to like past arcs and shit like that. Like you, it like of course he's like the person that's like writing the story, but you can also too see that he studies his own story and like knows like how to like bring shit back to shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like he like let me go. He seems like a type to like let me go read Skypea and see how I can tie Wano into this shit. And that shit like makes everything legitimately better. So the way he just
So
showed this whole embodiment, bro.
you don't think
I
that
was
he just got all this pre-planned? Like you think he going like he will? I know it's a lot of information, but you don't think some like at least he some of this stuff is purposely already pre-planned? You feel like
no, not necessarily. I think as time went on, went in his career, he he had a certain depiction of what he wanted to had a story to be. I think like, and I may be wrong, I do believe I was watching either the Tekken video or a Cole video or something like that, where uh, the end goal for like the journey of One Piece was like beating the seven warlords, and that was it. So his his he adapted to he pushed it further to like further, like that's what I'm saying. Like he's literally in his bag, like bro. It's like it's over 20 years of like actual like peak writing and like an adaptation to like make shit like relevant. He's cold at that. So it's like where we at right now compared to the story that we had, like him busting through a fucking barrel with Kobe. Bro, we're at a point right now where we're at a backstory where these motherfuckers were literally like Hunger Game type shit where they was getting slaughtered. Talking about kill the most motherfuckers, bro. Like
And
and
it
get
was calling
straight
them
to it,
rabbits. It was calling them
bro.
rabbits.
It's it's the first page. First page it tell you run and hide rabbits like, and then you got people questioning in the background talking about how can other humans treat other humans like this? They don't view y'all as humans, and it's just crazy. It's like, what kind of world did y'all want to live in? Like where this kind of shit is going on?
It's
But
it's
like,
it's definitely a It, I see the, and it could be purposeful. It couldn't be. It maybe it's not. But I see the parallels in how this situation ties into like real world situations. Um, maybe not necessarily people getting hunted for game, but definitely in terms of the last phrase that you said, how humans treating other humans like this, and as you go on in the chapter, like it getting deeper because uh Kuma, and we'll get to it later, but Kuma had a nice little point where he said something that it hit me hard, and I was really rocking with it, and it gave me more insight as to who Kuma is because we really don't really was the moment we've seen Kuma, he was kind of robotic and in a way seemed spontaneous in how he was doing things. So
I ain't get that.
uh
I ain't get that he was robotic. I thought he was
one-
like one of them smooth ass black dudes. I was like, man, you come straight out of the comic strip. Like I think he was that kind of nigga.
shut the fuck
That's the vibe I got off Kuma. He had a Bible, afro, bear. He a cool cat.
no, I was like maybe robotic isn't the word, maybe stoic. That's more of the
Okay,
yeah,
I'll take that.
maybe stoic is the more of the better word. But yeah, they it giving me more insight on the character who he literally came in and just got to business. That's really what Kuma was from jump, and then even the moments after that, like we uh, in anime, we see him as they first of all they made robots to copy him. They made not
Mhm.
cyborgs, but robots to mimic who he was. Finding out his lineage later on in other chapters, as well had me, like I said, astonished. I think I'm more eager to learn about the Buccaneer bloodline than I am about Elbath now because the Gorosei
No, I need
purposely.
yeah,
I know I want Elbath, and that's coming, but I
no,
want Elbath.
but that's the Elbath is like Elbath was gonna give you that. Like I feel like Elbath is gonna be one of the longest, not longest arcs, if not like probably like in between Wano and Dressrosa.
That's long. That's still long.
But it's but that's going the thing is it's gonna be lore though. It's lore.
That's still long. That's fine, but that's still long. Like I can tell it. You're saying that lets me know I'm 40. I'm still reading One Piece. I'm still
This
reading One
dude,
Piece at 40.
you want to see this this comment I got from a bot on Twitch?
Goofball. And then if you reply back to that saying some wild shit, they'd be like, "This goes against our guidelines." This
Hmm.
is
Well, I just
goofy.
can't say nothing crazy. Yeah,
It's a
dude.
bot.
What came up? It's the government watching.
But like I said though, they like I said, I want Elbeth, and I know Elbeth actually can give me what I'm looking for in terms of talking about the Buccaneer like bloodline because they have giant blood in them. So
Hmm.
hopefully that's what happens, and then I can get what I need. But like I said, this chapter was if you attach to characters, nobody died, but it was still well, nobody we know prominent dies as far as we see it in this chapter. Nobody died, but it was still very if emotional in a way because we're talking about like you said, first page, and we really haven't left the first page. Somebody child got killed. First page.
Yeah, it's up. Swipe up. Like gone. Easy.
Run little rabbits, a kid dead. And I read that part and said, fuck the celestial dragons, fuck the holy knights, fuck the Gorosei. Like I instantly
Like,
went into that mode.
mm-hmm. Because it's
Cause
like,
I'm
damn,
not
bro,
like
y'all, they sick. They some sick individuals. And it's, man, Oda know how to, like, Oda, that's what I'm saying. Like, I swear to you, it's going to be so crazy. Like, I feel like he's going to find a way to, like, manipulate it for us to, like, to try to fuck with celestial dragons. And that shit's going to burn in the bottom of the chest. Everybody don't get a redemption story, but kind of do. Because think about this. I'm just going to bring it back to Wano. So, like,
mm,
Orochi, the
cause I
Korazumi,
knew you was going there. Yep.
Tama,
Mm.
like, Korazumi. Like, it's, oh, damn, Taba. I gotta fuck with Taba there. Gee, Taba Korazubo. She a Korazubo.
Like Orochi was getting beat on just because of his last name. Like they was hunting him just because of his last name and trying to kill him. So like him wanting to do what he did, it's understandable, but he's still a piece of shit. And so
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't. It's tough. That's tough. But I don't. For me personally, I don't see me like you could tell me whatever. There's no way you can tell me whatever. I don't care. It like no, I'm
He
good.
gave us he gave us four celestial dragons. Four. Four that were good.
And I'm a so we talking Dofi's brother,
Mm-hmm. Rosanabe,
uh
his dad, Homan, his mom. And then we talked about Millsguard. Another nigga who just got his ass murked for
yes he
saving
did.
Shiro.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's insane.
So like he trying to put the seeds down. He always try to do this, man. This is Oda. Oda at his finest.
Basically saying that there are celestial dragons who don't mess with the way that the hierarchy conduct things. And
No, bro. It's because it's just how it's greedy. It's curious. It's like people that want to be like up in the air. It's people that's curious about certain shit. So you got, I'm sure you got families that's up there that's like, okay, I see that. What's his name went down to the earth, and then he wasn't able to be like receptive back. So they won't probably like go to that extreme where they was like, all right, we're gonna leave the Holy Land and shit like that. But at the same time, they were like, all right, let's still search out information and things like that, and start questioning things, because it's like I'm pretty sure those regular celestial dragons that's dumb as fuck, that's petty as fuck, don't know shit. They ain't looking at information. They too rich. They rich. They don't give a fuck. They rule the world. Why would they need to search the information out?
Like Charlo.
Yeah. And then there's others that's like questioning why are we at the top? Why are the people at the bottom? What grave crimes did they commit? Like why did they? You know what I'm saying? It's people that's questioning. So it's gonna be a situation where you find someone that's gonna make you be like, damn, it was a faction of celestial dragons that was actually trying to change what happened. And then Oda in his like normal fashion gonna bring shit back to a motherfucking flashback, and that shit gonna uh 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 cry, and then you're gonna get back to what you need to do.
It's still fuck the Celestial Dragons. I hear you, and I don't think you're wrong, but it's still fuck the Celestial Dragons. Do more. I don't care. If you want to change and you question it, do more.
Do more. Well, they gotta do more. I mean, that it is what it is. I can't complain about none of that shit. So it's them. It ain't me. Um,
They as this chapter kind of went on, um and I know we ain't really like referencing pages, but were you kind of surprised at how quickly we got to the point where, so in the chapter, Ivankov, Kuma, and Jenny, right?
mm-hmm.
Um, they pretty much gathered up most of the slaves to try to go after the devil fruits that were in the middle of the island, which were the pawpaw
Yeah.
fruit, and then I don't know the technical name for uh Kaido's fruit, but Kaido's fruit was there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Were you surprised at how fast we got to the point that they were through the chaos that happened on the island? Um, how fast they got to the fruits and the fact that we even got to that point this chapter.
No, I wouldn't say I wasn't. I was like surprised that it went that fast. I didn't personally think that God Valley was like a this moment kind of like thing. Like I think like we're getting little bits of pieces and stuff like that to say like this flashback ain't for God Valley. It's a it's another flashback that's gonna come and tie in everything. So like, oh shit, like it's somebody that's been in the world that experienced every fucking piece of an event that happened in life, and I think, and it's sad to say, it might be a Garth death flashback
Not Garp
because I
Kujo.
like he's the only person that's been around all the major events and to retell things from his perspective. But like I say,
Or
from his
Rayleigh.
perspective, yeah, one of the two. Like them, the only ones that I see. Like I see, like but
Oh no. It's the one person that we have not seen yet. Rogers Pirate.
or Scopper
There you
Gaban.
go. Yeah.
If Scopper Gaban can tell us the lore and everything like that, and the understanding, like give us like the real understanding of shit like that, would be cool. But like I didn't expect them to go like that because I was like, flashbacks is based on the perspective of where we got them from. We only learned about Kumo's flashback because of Bonnie, so we're seeing everything that Bonnie saw in that bubble. So
Yeah.
I'm like, we gonna have to skip. I knew he was gonna skip certain parts but he was gonna show us enough to make us like, okay, damn, this was here, this was happening, this was happening, this was happening. But like, I knew he wasn't gonna explain it fully. I thought we was only gonna get a couple of chapters because it's like we towards the end of the Flash. Like it's too like where the present day is too much of a climax for him to put a long ass flashback to just deteriorate from
Yeah,
to solve that matter that happened. So I thought that was like, yeah, that's where I was at.
but it has been those rumor, but man. Truthfully, this is a very informational. Um, these are very informational chapters. They're not minuscule in any way, so I don't want to call them filler. But it's definitely this definitely feels like because we've had those rumors that there's going to be something big in chapter 1100, and we're what 4 chapters away from that. This definitely does feel like these are I don't want to use phrases like placeholder or nothing like that because it's not what these chapters are, but this definitely feels like this is something to keep us entertained up until we get to this 1100 point, which is supposed to be this huge. It's rumored to be this really, really huge chapter and a big reveal, and as well as we were told a not necessarily 1100, but a climax to Egghead was supposed to be this huge announcement. So and we don't know what that is right now. We honestly don't see a path. Like if we even touch back into what's going on Egghead, the situation seems dire for the Straw Hats. Um,
They got the devil's luck.
and
It always seems there.
yeah, and so it's like right now we don't know how. We feel like that's the getting off the island is gonna happen. We don't know how. We have an idea. Some say it's Kuma because he's on his way to send them flying again. Some think it could be something else. That something else, in my opinion, I have no freaking idea. I'm on the probably the Kuma train, getting him up out of there one last time before he sacrifices himself. But these chapters definitely feel like, yeah, I'm giving y'all that shit, and then I'm taking it a step further after 1100. It feels like everything. None of these chapters seem. Sure, I'm trying to think of the last chapter that felt like that wasn't like hitting for real, and it's been a while. Like it's been a while since we've had a chapter that's like, oh, it was a solid chapter. It was good. No, all like as of late, at least the last 4 or 5 weeks, or last 4 or 5 chapters, we've been getting triple double order. Wilt
Mm-hmm.
Chamberlain, like
Man, he
Ichiro
been doing
Russell,
his
like
been doing this shit.
it, it's been peak, and some other things that we did not talk about when it comes to this chapter. The Rock's pirates are in God Valley. We
I
see
mean,
pretty much
we haven't we haven't even like talked about like the potential God Knights that we possibly saw.
the two in the
That like the
background
Rock
that was
Pirates,
with Garland.
yeah, like we found out the Man Mayer family, like, bro, we're finding out different like we getting hella lore, bro. Like it's hella shit in him, man. And then based on like, fake theories and rumors, they think the guy with the mask and the person with the little pom pom thing is like the kids off Big Mom's like, oh, I like Orphanage Island. But she got but from what our perspective is, she ate everybody.
Hey,
But
everybody,
also too,
thank you.
that's just from her perspective. That's what we thinking happened. We never seen what actually happens.
We got a lot to. That's a lot to.
Yeah, but that's a rabbit hole that I ain't trying to go down.
That's Elbath.
Yeah. Uh,
it's like I said, it's
your
been
man, your man's bitch.
who?
He the weakest nigga. Like you know, like Khan, the fleet commander in chief, whatever he is in the
Yeah,
name.
Commander
Bro,
in
he
Chief. Yeah,
until he like blow up like a quarter piece of the one piece Earth with one fist to the ground. Not fucking with him. He huff as hell.
I
He
mean,
ain't did. Look, all he doing on the phone right, like all he was doing on the phone was yelling at fucking like Garp to bring his ass to God Valley. Nigga, you go to
up
God Valley.
until up until okay, and then not even to do this, but up until the Kuma thing at Marriage Law, that was what Akainu was doing. That's exactly what Akainu was doing.
Khan ain't no shit.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
Like,
We
look,
got a lot. We got a
eh,
lot going on
if
right
it's
now.
one, if it's a more important time, if it's more than any important time to protect somebody or have somebody like step into action, when the God Valley shit happened, that shit should have been him. He huffed as hell mid. He needed Garp Chujo to fucking save the fucking day.
I'm look. I don't disagree, but I'm saying this. One, did he not call Garp? Garp was what, vice admiral then, right? Um, did he
He been
not
vice admiral for like
ever? Um, but he was he not closer, or do we not know? Well, like I probably skimmed over it, but do we not know where Garp was at this point in time? Because we know that God Valley was in the West Blue. Um, we have an idea. We're gonna assume that what base would Kong have been at because I don't think Marine Ford existed until after God Valley, right?
no, that was I think that was Marine Corps.
Is he close enough to get there in time? Oh, and
He
that's
was.
being
Um,
honest.
I'm not geography is everything, so you have to ask this nigga Tekken or something. Like I have to look at a map of One Piece World to see like where is Marine Corps relative to like West Blue God Valley type shit.
Because in my opinion, I feel like he just sent his best nigga to go get the best nigga. It really what
And
it
that's
seemed like.
he need to go get the best nigga.
We know who Garp
What's
is,
the
bro.
hold up? What you not? Yeah, I know he motherfucking Galaxy Impact blowing shit up
What else you want? You want to see
more
Kong
than that.
getting the actor? That's what you
Get
want.
active. I need to see my nigga getting sturdy. If my nigga, I need my nigga to get sturdy. He gotta go crazy. He gotta be the
I mean,
one that like literally.
it might happen though. I feel like if any time to do it in terms of present time, it might be now.
He needs to get busy so we can be in this bitch. If somebody get punched on my mama, what?
It's a lot. It's a lot of Admiral's been down for a while. And I'm not even
Down bad. They've been down bad.
any any
The end of
any
one.
Garp feat does not count. Any Garp feat does not count. I don't care. Um,
They've been down bad since the end of Wano.
yeah, I was on the verge of saying since before Wano, but yeah,
No, I mean I couldn't. We didn't have too much evidence like we had. Like Shanks had OS scared, shocked in his draws.
yes,
Then after that, we found
puss.
out about the few good men, Sabo and a few good men going against Green Bull and Fujitora on the fucking whatchamacallit and then like snapping on their ass.
Yeah,
Then the next thing we had found out was the Luffy and whatchamacallit fight. Well, no, before that, Garp at like giving Aokiji that business. And it
gotta
was
see
the
it.
Luffy and Kizaru fight. Like that's the shit that we talking about. Like the Admiral's been down bad, like terribly, and like it's real. It's they've been miserable. Like they ain't got it. Those ain't the ones that you need to have. You feel me? You can't be on their side. It's nothing that there's no evidence. Like the official came out and said, "I'm done. I ain't gonna be able to do this no more." He said, "I understand why." Means the man got knocked out. If we talking about like how
Yeah,
fights, if we talking about how fights normally end, that's how Luffy ends. Passed out, incapacitated. If the other person is incapacitated, it means he lost.
yeah, yeah.
So
I feel you. I feel you. And then where we're at right now, and then where we're at right now, uh, like you said, it's more so, hey, we finna touch God Valley. Rocks Pirates here. We see dang near all the big hitters in the lineup except Rocks. Um,
for a
it's
reason,
like one. Say that one more time.
I said for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, for a reason. Um, we get a little hint at Rocks and Luffy having similar personalities as well. Was something that Whitebeard said. He said, "I'm pretty sure that fool Rocks is gonna lose sight of the goal." Um, because most likely because
Hmm.
Rogers is there and he's going straight at the Rod. Just how Rogers was with Odin. Oh, just how Rogers was. Yeah, just how Rogers was with Odin when he's like, ha ha ha. Oh, Odin, a beast is here. I want to fight him. That's kind of. I'm pretty sure that's on par of what Rox was doing while he was there. Just like Luffy would do, like at this point now. And what else we get? Then we get a couple of Kaido saying Lin Lin can't do nothing with the devil fruits because she already had a devil fruit with the two devil fruits that's there, but they want to capture them.
Right.
We do know, like I said, Paw Paw fruit as well as Kaido's fruit was there, and of course we all know the end goal is Kaido gets that mythical dragon fruit. And we also know
Hmm.
that somehow Lin Lin, aka Big Mom, was involved in that. Like Mr. Pilot said, tying in some old stuff. Another subtle tie-in was in this chapter. Ivankov and Kuma had a moment and they talked, and Kuma said, "I'll never forget your face."
Hmm.
And then the next time he saw Ivankov, he didn't know who he was.
That shit sad, boy. That shit
As fuck.
gut wrenching. This is like you paying attention to the story, man. You see what's going on. You see what's happening. This dude Oda, like he's he's Harry Potter with the pen. He make magic happen, bro, for real. Like it's crazy how he been going stupid for since like bro, he been going stupid since Roof Piece.
Roof Roof Piece definitely was a time. Roof
Like,
Piece
yeah, G,
manga a time.
bro,
And
he was
we
going
was we were
crazy.
so frustrated. We were so frustrated reading that. Like, gee, go back to the roof. I need to know what's going on in the roof. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad we
No,
didn't get the drag out of no other stuff in reading either. Like the way that some of the stuff get drug out in anime.
yeah. But no, I mean that's it's the manga. You don't usually average like 17 to 18 pages. If you do more than that, you probably like one of those. Yeah, I don't know. Can't really speak to it.
Yeah, they definitely it's been it's I'm trying to think. I'm trying to really run through my head. Um Oh yeah, Jenny. Jenny basically is probably the reason why Rox and them even knew where to go and were there because she,
Pretty sure she is.
yeah, she when they were coming up with the plan on how to all the slaves got together, like some of the strong ones. You see a fishman who helped Ivankov get his cuffs off by biting them off. Kuma pretty much agrees to be the guinea pig to get them to chase him while he's doing something, like, while they go try to get the devil fruits. Jenny then says, "Hey, I know I can steal it because I became a master thief and transmission like she didn't say, probably didn't say expert, but basically transmission expert, and she even got a message off the island, and hopefully somebody heard it. And then she was kind of being real hopeful because she didn't know if somebody heard it or not. She was hopeful that they did, and apparently that's a high possibility because Rocks and them left. Is it? I don't. Let me make sure I'm pronouncing this right. Full of lead, aka Pirate Island.
Full of,
Um,
full of,
full of what?
full of lead, like full of lead.
Full of full of lead. There we go. Um, they pretty much left the island before the Marines could get there, and kind of got the jump on the Marines to God Valley, and they made landfall with the big dogs
Uh huh. They came down. They was gonna come wreck shit. Like God Valley,
immediately.
God Valley was gonna be some shit getting wrecked because these motherfuckers came and disrespect their whole island. Like you came and took our shit, and then you over there wanting to have motherfucking little big little tea party and shit. Oh, we finna come crash y'all shit, drink y'all motherfucking tea, knock tables over, and then cut motherfucking women's heads, and come and cut women and children heads off. This is what this pirate shit about. Pillaging. Straight pillaging. They was gonna come pillage shit.
Yeah,
But
and save
you
some
got some good people.
slaves.
You got some good people like Roger. Or
White
like, hey, let's not do this. We ain't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? Let's relax. Take it easy.
Here's the crazy part. I want people to realize this part too in reading. Garp got told the Rocks Pirates made they move, and he didn't give a fuck. He, uh, the moment they said Rogers there, he said you should have led with that, and
I'm
got
gonna
up
head
and
out.
made his way.
I'm gonna head out.
He told whoever he was with, "I'm gonna fuck with you,"
All right.
and then
I'm forward.
went straight there. If it was like, and that should be very telling in terms of, because we all know the infamous Rocks lineup is ridiculous. It's heavy hitter,
Yeah.
heavy hitter, heavy hitter, heavy hitter, heavy hitter, and he ain't budging move, which kind of gives you also some type of insight on Garp. He kind of probably was hoping that Rocks and them accomplish what they was trying to accomplish, because we all know Garp don't even like the Celestial Dragons, don't agree with nothing they do. So him knowing that they have basically a Hunger Games hunting party with human beings and laughing and joking about it, he ain't like that. But him being working with the government, he felt like he ain't had no choice, so he wouldn't directly protect. He don't like directly having to protect them. So him not making a move because and the Rocks Pirates was pretty much finna get at some Celestial Dragons, and Garp kind of shrugged it off like so is big. It's a huge
Yeah.
thing. But the
He don't fuck with
the moment he found out Rogers was there, all of a sudden, and then too, if you're wondering, this is young Garp. Young Garp kind of looks like older Luffy. I just realized they got the same scar on I believe on the same side of their face, right underneath their eye. I didn't notice until this chapter. Um, and he went there to get busy. Of course, in this chapter, we don't see no action. We don't see no clashes. We just know that they there. Don't really know the details of God Valley. We just relatively know how it ended. And then we get into probably my favorite part of the chapter. We get into that's a nice touch. We get into probably my favorite part of the chapter. Kuma gets his shit rocked by Jay Garcia, and he kind of lets him know, like, hey, and matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all one better because I don't even want. I want to say this part verbatim. I'm gonna say this part verbatim here. So this whole page, this is page 13 of chapter
Mm-hmm.
1096. Garcia says, the Buccaneer boy, your only options are slavery and death. History itself chose them for you. Um, are you, and then you hear Kuma say, are you important, mister? It doesn't make sense that you're born important. And there's no
Mm.
reason for someone to be born a slave. If I've got
He
some
said,
kind of power, go ahead.
no, I was laughing. I'm sorry.
If I've got some kind of power, then I want to be like Ninka. And I know that pissed Jay Garcia off.
Mm.
And as and save as many of these unfortunate people as I possibly can. And he's saying this as a 9-year-old, bloody on the ground. And
Mm.
and then Jay Garcia with the black, lines coming down on the eyes. He basically staring a hole into Kuma. He tells him, which is why people like you will vanish for good. And
Vanish for
then
good.
exactly, which is crazy because as of right now, that didn't happen. And then we get a couple something I'm pretty sure people glanced over. We hear somebody say weight rocks, and then we hear out of my way, Roger. And then we get the little this event will be lost to the dark shadows of history. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably my favorite page of the entire chapter because that man Kuma at 9 years old was spitting.
Yeah, no, he knew what time it was already then. Like you can see the signs of revolution in him at a young age. I think it was like he like 9 right now. You said 9,
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
9.
His morals were already like on elite levels. He didn't even have like hair on his nutsack.
This man, I mean, yes, this is a young boy who saw his daddy get killed directly in front of him while he was a slave to the celestial dragons just because he was apparently making too much noise. His dad got his shit blown
Too much
off.
noise. That's
He
sick.
said
That's sick.
he didn't hit him. He didn't hit him and say you making too much noise. He shot this man in the head, then said you're making too much noise.
Too much noise, sir. You looking like my goodness.
Not too long after his mother got killed by the same people. Hashtag fuck the celestial dragons. I'm gonna keep that going.
Gonna be your best friend by the end of the what's it called? I ain't gonna say best friend. Best friend taking the stretch, but you gonna rock with him.
No.
Uh, yeah,
No, bro. No, Brody, bro. No,
yeah.
Brody, bro.
It's gonna happen. Sure. But like I wanna see how he escaped. That was one thing I was surprised to not see. Now how he escaped, I just blinked the other way. I was just like, come on, Oda, you wild as hell, dude. Oda like, oh shit getting busting. Skip, ain't this a
No,
bit?
he Oda said, and then
Angle,
pulled it pulled it away.
yoink. Like,
Maybe next time.
okay, maybe next time. Man,
Now, if you
y'all,
want,
this
it,
this chapter's been crazy. Y'all gotta see like this dude Ivankov was like treating motherfuckers and having like speeches because the craziest thing is like these people was like really believing. They was like, oh my god, like if we just wait those 3 weeks, we'll survive. Hey, no, motherfucker, that's what they want y'all to believe. They're killing each and every one of y'all. They're slicing y'all up. It's gonna be a bad time. They want y'all to run. Who wants to kill somebody that wants to be killed? Nobody. It's boring. Not figuratively, like not literally speaking, figuratively for the story.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the other thing too that they told us in this chapter that and I'm gonna say this part first, that after we like the pilot said, we get a after that speech that Kuma gave to Jay Garcia to Gorse, we cut to basically knowing that okay, Kuma, Jenny, and Ivankov escaped together to Sorbet Kingdom, and Ivankov then sets off and goes sailing to the sea. Kuma and Jenny stand there. We find out Kuma basically saved 500 people lives. And you like, and I know reading and you guys listening, you like, oh, 500 people, that's a lot. It was 100,000 people on the island being hunted, people. Everybody else
Just
dead.
getting murked. And I'm sitting there like, damn. But like, you got to think about that. That shit a victory, man. Because he rescued 500 slaves, bro. That's 500 more people that didn't have to suffer for that shit.
100%.
And
That other 999,500 people, though. And then, too, to touch on what I just did, the next panel we see Kuma praying for all the people he didn't save.
and I'm wondering, like, damn, is it Christianity in One Piece?
They never really they talk about God, but they never really. Actually, no. This might have been the first time next to God Usopp. This might have been the first time we actually see somebody praying to a higher deity. Maybe he was praying to Ninka.
He's a
Maybe
church.
maybe
Church
he
of
was
Nika.
praying to Ninka. Yeah, sun god, because that's they called him the sun god Ninka. Maybe he's praying to Ninka.
Why you
Because
saying it like
because Ninka, because I'm not trying to say nigga. That's why.
Nika?
Yeah, Nika.
Like
It still
Ni and
sounds.
Ka.
I know how to say
Nika.
it. I just don't because I'm a slip up.
Nika.
Nigga, he praying the nigga. That's what I'm gonna end up saying. So I'm
He's
trying to
praying the nigga. He's
I'm trying
praying
to
the Nika,
avoid
bro.
that
I'm like Ninka. Who the fuck is that? I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize.
because he's a fucking dork. People, if you didn't know, yeah. Thank you.
I got my glasses
Thank
on. Hey,
So
y'all know what time it is.
any from this chapter or maybe if you before we go on, if there's any type of theory that you would like to throw out there from this chapter.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen for like I know why Kuma gave up his brain in a sense.
So that's your theory.
No, so we'll have to jump into like the spoilers of this week's spoilers to like go start off with my theory.
Okay, so spoiler warning. If you guys don't want spoilers and you want to read the officials, if you don't read the manga, we probably just said that in the beginning. We do not talk about the anime much here. If you
We
don't,
will though.
yes, eventually.
Oh,
If you don't want anything else spoiled for you, we're going to deep dive into said spoilers for the chapter that is yet to be released 1097. Pilot, take it away.
Jenny gets kidnapped. I'm I believe Kuma gave up his mind to save Jenny and the baby. At the time,
Which I
which is Bonnie.
there we go.
So I believe I believe we get to a point in the flashback where we see, Kuma as an adult, Bonnie, not Bonnie, but Jenny as an adult, and obviously like they with child or anything like that. I think Kuma sacrificed his mind so that his child could live. And you know how Oda is with typical mothers. Jenny dies due to birth and the stress and things of that. So Kuma only can protect this one kid and shit like that. But at the same time, he can't protect the kid because he ain't gonna never remember who the kid is.
That shit sad. That's sad as fuck.
And and oh my god, the SBS came out today.
Yes, it
Something
did. Now I didn't read none of that.
but it's just something I want to just mention something that Oda said about Kid since Kid was like out like far as like didn't survive. He was like only the strong, strong pirates prevail or survive. And I know for a fact Ron hates this, but the one who's at the top and the epitome of everything is Buggy the Clown. Like,
Okay, so is Oda essentially? I don't want to say. Is Oda essentially saying kid dead?
no, I don't think he's saying he did. I think he said he done. But he's saying
So
only
he
like as far as like having the rankings of like who's gonna be the next Pirate King, only the strong prevail.
so he's out. He's out for the count. So right now we're talking Straw Hat, Luffy, Red Hair Shanks, Buggy the Clown.
Crossskill, Blackbeard.
Oh yeah,
Them are the four
Blackbeard.
players.
Yeah, Blackbeard.
Them
Yeah.
are the four players for the One Piece. I know everybody like, oh, yo, I'm tired of that mean. I'm tired of mean, Bubby. I'm tired of that. Like, no, dude. Literally, listen. Buggy the Clown has the powers that Luffy has to draw enemies and friends together, and it's literally shown in so many ways that no matter what happens, he's being followed by those specific people. Like Mister Three, whoever, they know for a fact that he ain't the strongest person in the world, but yet and still, who else do they follow? They continue to follow this man, even knowing that they were stronger than him. Still followed him. So like those MPL six guard, like those MPL six like prisoners and
Prisoners.
everything like that, bro. Literally got them. Oh my god, Buggy Summer, Buggy Summer. Like yeah, gee, he like that. And then this last speech that he gave to like Dracula Mihawk
That shit
and
was fire.
Crocodile,
That shit was
like
fire.
you you couldn't pay me no money to not believe that he ain't got Conqueror's Hawk.
I wouldn't be surprised. Something like at this point, when it comes to Conquerors hockey, and then like they kind of set the precedence that it's rare, but the fact that we're at this point, we're kind of running into a lot of different people who got it. Um, it wouldn't surprise me if Buggy's one of the ones, but he just doesn't know. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Similar to how Luffy didn't know when it happened in Marineford. Um, I think it is along the path of that. And Buggy, like I said, the speech was phenomenal because he's getting his ass whooped. They was basically torturing this man,
And it's
beating his ass, and he didn't give a fuck.
and
He
he didn't care about none of that shit.
he said,
So
"You niggas." He basically, you niggas weak minded.
y'all niggas out here playing pirate. I'm a real fucking pirate. Let's get it.
Buggy the Clown, man. We're literally seeing Buggy is gonna be Rocks. Luffy is gonna
Mm-hmm.
be Roger.
And Kobe gonna be a little bit. I mean, Kobe gonna be Garp.
Yeah, thank you. Don't do that.
He's
Don't do
still a
that. Don't do
pussy.
that to Kobe. Don't do that. He was getting busy or trying to get busy when the Blackbeard Pirates. Like, let's not forget he had his moments when them Blackbeard Pirates and Garp was out there going crazy. He had his
Mm.
moments. Let's not.
He the
And
reason why
mind you, with
Garp
a
got.
ball. Okay. All right. We
He
ain't
the
doing
reason why
that.
Garp got stabbed. He the reason why Garp got stabbed. So like we
Oh
can do this
yeah,
all day.
no, yeah. He is that's different. I'm just talking about the whole ice thing, but yeah, he the reason Dark Garb got stabbed. Yeah, because
Yeah,
he
G.
wasn't paying attention. Yeah,
Yeah, because Garp would have been getting busy. Talking about this thing got this. Oh, nigga, you is what it is. So also too, spoilers. Dragon was a fucking marine.
something that's been speculated for a while. So I'm glad they finally given that information to us.
Yeah, so we can get out that.
Which we can
He said,
now start. We You said what?
I'm tired of that. He could be a celestial dragon. I'm tired of that fucking theory.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. Because if he is, then that means the Garp one. And yeah. Anyway, um, what I was gonna say, we can now start placing him in certain events. Like, was he there for God Valley? Well,
It seems like it.
yeah. What, like, cause there's long been the rumor that there was a theory out there that I read about him um being at God Valley and the events of God Valley pretty much changing him forever, and why he even started the Revolutionary Army is because of what happened in God Valley and him knowing what happened at God Valley. Because a lot of people, nobody knows about what happened in God Valley except the people who were there.
Exactly. And Oda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but he been putting the
Yeah.
pins to the pad, dude.
I'm happy for being a One Piece fan. I literally told her I'm a teacher, and I literally told one of my kids. He was telling me like, "Yeah, man, I made it." I forgot what episode he said he made it to, but he's watching One Piece via Netflix, and I was telling him I need to get Crunchyroll so you could go ahead and watch the everything. He's like, I kind of don't want to because I had to get my email, and I said, you gotta stop playing around. And then I was in the hallway, and I was like, One Piece is life, and everybody heard me. And then his mama was there, and she was like, One Piece is inappropriate. And I was like, it's appropriate for his age. He's like sixth grade. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. One Piece is life. Help him get to where he needs to go. Cause I think he at the episode like Chopper lose it was a Monster Point episode. And I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, but it's the Monster Point episode. And he said he just got through with some filler after that. And I was like, hey man, you slacking. You gotta get to it. Cause I know you on the internet and I know you on YouTube and they spoiling. They spoiling stuff for you. I need you to get to it. And that's what I'm here to tell the viewers. If you ain't caught up, if you ain't reading, get to it. Hey, it's gonna get animated eventually. I don't want to hear all that. I used to be one of y'all. I used to
I
be
used
one
to
of
be one of
y'all.
y'all.
You understand? The heathens. I used to be that. I used to be that.
You
You
still
weren't
one of
picking
those.
up that book. Hmm? No,
You
I
still
just
a
read
heathen.
the officials. No, I'm an elitist. I just read the officials. I pay for those.
Sure thing.
That's all. That's all.
Sure thing. You
Get
don't
to it if
read
you
when it
ain't
sounds.
reading.
It's a
What you
reason why
mean?
we do it on Tuesday, y'all.
It's not. I'm not even gonna let you get that off. It's not.
It's the reason
It's
why we do this
definitely
on
not.
Tuesday, y'all.
It's
It's the
definitely
reason why
not.
we do
You
this on Tuesday, y'all. Man. This
okay?
man don't come up. This
Next
man don't.
next episode coming out. Next episode we doing Sunday live in person. Since you want to play around. Since oh yeah, exactly. Okay, we ain't doing it now.
No, 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 no.
It's Tuesdays for a reason. And it's not the reason he's trying to. I'm not gonna let you persuade the people
Tuesday
like this.
because
This is my.
it's Tuesday.
I'm not. I can't. I
You
can't
said
do
I
it.
need y'all to pay for.
Yeah. Get to. It's $2.99 for a Shonen Jump subscription. I don't want to hear that. If you read, watch, enjoy. I promise you, when you read, when you see the anime, nothing's gonna change. You still gonna be hyped. When episodes drop, even though you know what's gonna happen, you still gonna be hyped. You,
No,
you
that's not
still
gonna happen.
gonna you still gonna get he's capping. You still gonna get goosebumps because he's capping.
You're not gonna get no goosebumps. Like you not.
Bro, you damn near queefed when Red Rock happened. I'm not trying to hear it.
Queef. That shit's.
You damn near queefed. I'm not
I
like,
need you,
bro. No,
bro.
cause
Queef.
you're capping. You're capping.
So
You're
I
capping.
almost had a. So I had a vaginal fart.
Cause you're I said that because you're being a puss. Like you
No,
queef.
bro. You wow. No, no,
You
no, 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 no. Nah.
ectoplasm.
No.
Ectoplasm.
It's decent.
That's all. Like you're lying. The only
It's
thing
decent.
the only thing that you didn't do that over, and that's because you were slight disappointed, was Ifrit. That was the only thing. That was the only thing that I didn't see you, especially knowing who your boy is. I wholeheartedly thought that was the
You
episode you gonna
queef.
get.
You queef.
Yeah, that's
Did
you.
I really queef?
Yeah, when Red Rock happened in the anime. You
Y'all
definitely
follow
did.
that. $10. 10% off, y'all.
They don't know. You gotta tell them what W is, bro. Let them know, Brady, bro.
Are you guys tired on a daily? You want to stay up and play on a game for 10 hours, 20 hours, or just want to pod with your boys and talk shit? Then get Dubby. Dubby Energy Drink. Dubby provides you with the energy that you need to stay up for more than 24 hours. If you got a paper that you need to knock out, get you a cup of Dubby. All you got to do is get a scoop, put it in some water, mix it up, make sure you shake, and dub it down. Dubby. And if you use code JB the Pilot, you get 10% off. Click in the link in my bio, you'll get you some Dubby. Stay online. Dubby. It's yours. Oh my bad, I messed up. There you go.
I don't know who came up with the tagline, but
Code name JB the Pilot. Get it done, Dubby.
get you some W, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, mine's coming. Mine's is coming later this week.
This is my favorite, Beach and Peach. I rock with it. And then there's another one called Big Energy Tears. It's in a little blue thing. That'll be smacking too. Helped me finish my last little master's degree program. I'm like, all righty. I was able to knock it out. 20 some
Congratulations
pages.
to the pilot on getting this master's. We didn't talk about that.
Thanks.
Congratulations. I wish we
Yeah.
had a little cheer track where we could just be like, woo, yeah. Clap, 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 clap,
I
clap.
think I got one on my end.
It was solid. It was solid. It was solid. Nice
Appreciate
little
it.
clap track.
Appreciate y'all.
Nice little clap track.
You know what I'm saying?
That master's degree, boy. And dorking it the fuck up. Yep.
Man, we finna do our damn thing. It's gonna take off on a new thing, new scenes, new motherfucking ambassadors, more followers, more edited videos, do all this extra shit. And you know, you want to follow my boys and everything like that, man. I'm JB the Pilot, JB8. Why do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gang shit in here.
BNR Spence, Twitter, Instagram. Ghetto Snorlax with 3 X's at the end. If you want to add me on Xbox, I play Apex, Fortnite, and the other stuff that I don't really play, like 2K. It's there too. But Apex, Fortnite, Starfield, I get out.
And I play Kakarot. JB the Pilot 9680. Get out on me. Fortnite. He play Apex.
Nah, you said Kakarot, and I just felt sheer disappointment in my soul.
Goku skins on Fortnite all night. Man, and then also too, man, we're gonna be doing a new thing, man. It's gonna be called 49 Fridays, man, where we all gonna be just streaming live. Man, you know, jump in with us, get on some gaming stuff, man. And then we probably have a couple of edit videos from there, from our time on there. Because I definitely want to have a good time.
And we shall.
Anything else you got to say to the patrons, man, before we get about this?
Stop being heathens. Read the manga.
Stop being heathens. Read the manga. It's your boy JB. We out this bitch. Yo money.